After bar, I'm too persistent. With income and no cash. Get it on my own, no collab. But a bar with me, that's a body bag. Yo people, from what with telling them, Superman line jazz back in the reaction. Man, I got Lupe Fiasco, Gotta Eat Blood. Now the song's like 3 minutes something, but I was asked to react to this version or whatever, fam. I have a hella ish to do, but I gotta step out right now, fam. So I'm just gonna react to basically like the shortest song that I can react to, blood, before I dip out to give you something, blood. Because there was basically just hella people requesting with all the Lupe Fiasco, Mikey facts, there was a lot of people requesting ish from it, blood. You know what I'm saying? So I had to take a step back from it, fam, so I didn't basically burn myself out, because hella people react to this. People are requesting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at one time, and I just bare. So I said, yo, let me step back from this, blood, for a couple of days and then dive back into it, fam. You know what I mean? Because burning yourself out at the start of a career is something you do not want to do, blood. You know what I'm saying, blood? But I'm giving you man a little something today. I was trying to do more, but it's what it is, fam. But we got Lupe Fiasco, Gotta Eat, fam. Let's get it. Let's get it down. Let's get into it, blood.
My man said life ain't easy. Niggas gotta eat, that's when shit get greasy. Hey, he had a whole lot of cheese. Plus he was the Mac, had a whole lot of C's. Made a lot of niggas fat, gave a whole lot of G's. Grams, man, he had a whole lot of these.
Yeah, the fact that he said grams and highlighted that word right there, I think we all know what he's talking about, fam, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Made a lot of niggas fat, gave a whole lot of G's. Grams, man, he had a whole lot of these. And he would let you hold like a whole lot of keys. Even if you lose some, he would give you new ones. Twice the bread, it's like he had 2 buns.
I like the flow of it.
Even his kids had meals, for real. Some rich small fries wrapped in paper since they was lil. Catch up, nigga, man said life ain't easy.
This is mad, fam. Because we all know, blood, the industry, you know what I'm saying, when we're talking about the higher ups and the corporates and that, fam, they don't want to associate themselves with this type of ish, but they know it sells and that, blood, so they'll tolerate it to a certain extent. That's why these men are so scandalous, and our people sometimes be allowing it, because they don't want to associate or rep or show that they, you know what I'm saying, showing a liking to something or support a certain cause and that, but they'll extract any benefit they can get from it, blood. You know what I mean, blood? That's why the double standard is brazy. The world is one big contradiction, people, fam. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you go, fam, and what level you're at, fam, you get me? But the fact that he's actually spinning the whole thing like this is cold, blood. You know what I'm saying? And the visual helps it as well, blood. But just the way Lupe Fiasco's rapping and breaking it down, fam, genius.
Whole lot of seeds. Even his kids had meals, for real. Some rich small fries wrapped in paper since they was lil. Catch up, nigga. Man said life ain't easy. When niggas gotta eat, that's when shit get greasy. Streets be all like, feed me, feed me. When niggas gotta eat, that's when shit get greasy. Hey, he had a whole lot of cheese. Plus he was the Mac, had a whole lot of C's. Made a lot of niggas fat, gave a whole lot of G's. Grams, man, he had a whole lot of these. And he would let you hold like a whole lot of keys. Even if you lose some, he would give you new ones. Twice the bread, it's like he had 2 buns.
Man, used to sit into the chorus right now.
Even his kids had meals, for real. Some rich small fries wrapped in paper since they was lil. Catch up, nigga.
Now we're getting a different angle.
When niggas gotta eat, that's when shit get.
Fast food is a big problem on people's health and life, just as much as family violence.
Be all like, feed me, feed me. When niggas gotta eat,
So
that's
yeah, he personifies fast food corporation of the life and supplying the other tried to catch the double meaning.
He was a heartbreaker and a law shaker. If it was about caking, he was a partaker. International, he would take trips, bomb.
That's the thing, that's what I'm saying, blood. When I always say, like, to be like the greatest of all time and be able to be considered by certain fans and that as the greatest of all time, you need to be able to do different things, and you need to be able to drop into different rap bags and put into multiple different situations and be absolutely comfortable, and no matter the lane you're in, you're still maintaining that standard. And this is a perfect example for it, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? The whole double meaning, fam. But as long as you're listening and you understand what he's talking about and you understand certain lingo, you know exactly what the guy's chatting about, fam. And this is what the greats do, fam, when it comes to the music thing, fam. You know what I'm saying?
about caking, he was a partaker. International, he would take trips. Bon voyage, that's a hard, he was fishing for the chips. So greedy, never gave to the needy, that's what some say. The way he shunned all the bums hanging in the subways. He called them fruits and laugh at him. Delivery man on the pickup, drive through and throw a bag at him. And it was hard to understand him sometimes, making the killing the way he had him standing in line. Like, my man said life ain't easy. When niggas gotta eat, that's what shit get.
Showed how the gangster spread his business worldwide. How he only he's just explaining the verse. I pretty much get it, bro.
The streets be all like, feed me, feed me. When niggas gotta eat, that's when shit get greasy. My man said life ain't easy. When niggas gotta eat, that's when shit get greasy. Lovers call him king, haters call him clown. He would say, bite me, that's the way it's going down. He was having thoughts that maybe he should retire. Went to church on a Sunday and saw a deep fry. Said he had beef and people want him dead. He loved the hungry ones, was only scared of the feds. He lived a fast life, couldn't get his path right. Fry just told him about the hooters that he had last night. Turned himself into the paddy wagon, said no, bacon wouldn't take him, had the pigs on the payroll. Yeah, my man said life ain't easy. When niggas gotta eat, that's when shit get greasy. The streets be all like, feed me, feed me. When niggas gotta eat, that's when shit get greasy. Hey, my man said life ain't easy.
These are massive, they kill people, they make their food addicting, unhealthy and readily available, yeah, and then out, and the people that eat and they still don't know these facts and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? I know these facts, but I still have fast food every once in a while and that, but thankfully I live in a family where there's vegetarians, vegans and that, fam, so eating healthy is a common thing in my life, fam, you know what I'm saying? But well, at least the family that I live with, blood, because obviously you'll always have that part of the family that don't really eat healthy, or family from back in Gambia or Jamaica and that, fam, that actually no, that's the thing though, when it comes to Jamaican people, they actually know the importance of good food and that, fam, and they actually eat very healthy. A Jamaican's diet is actually very healthy, but if you actually think about it, just culturally, just naturally, fam. But in certain, like, obviously, like the poorer parts of America, in places like Africa, the oil they're using, like the palm oil, all of them things there, the sugar they be using and that, fam. But in places like Jamaica and that, fam, just growing up, just a part of the culture, eating callaloo, greens and all of them things, ackee and saltfish, fam. The diet's already naturally quite good, actually, blood. You know what I'm saying? But then you also have the Ito food, and then you have the Rastafarian culture and all of that, blood.
Niggas gotta eat, that's when shit get greasy. Hey, to be continued on another menu. You did.
Hey, hopefully you man enjoyed that one, fam. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'll have some new more Lupe Fiasco coming for you, man. But I'll catch you, man, in the next one, blood. I'm out here, fam. It's your boy, man, like CHEYZ, and I'm home in a bit, people. Bar after bar after bar after bar after bar, I'm too persistent. Whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But a bar with me, that's a body bag. Your mans want smoke, then he leaves with a toe tag. Whole squad hit with a double mag Glock. Got left in the street and the body's getting chucked. Bullets with names and your shit's getting popped. Better be with me and the bag's getting cocked. Still gotta chase the bag, humble. Ain't gotta brag in a league on my own, and my stats getting flagged. Hit me for the feet, got verses in stats. Come through like the queen, gotta pay that tax. Premium sir.